Let's see, I'm gonna do another set of rank casts today. We're gonna have three matches going on, and I think it's gonna be a pretty exciting one. It's an all-American bout this time with many known and some unknown perhaps players from the US of A. So let's get into the first one. This first series is going to be 2 games, the only 2 games one, because we're going to go into a set of 2 games, a set of 3 games, and then a set of 3 games again. And we're going to see Zineel and WondaMike. WondaMike, of course, debuting in the 1v1 on Johnny's channel in a show match, which was quite high-flying. I quite fallen in love with his playstyle, and I'm glad to see him back in the 1 scene. Zineel, I haven't seen much of myself. So I think it'll be exciting. Well, it would be very exciting, except for the fact that there's music in the background for some reason. No. There we go. So you see the Zineel in the Fennec and WondaMike in the Dominance. We already have an edible bump, a successful one at that. Fake kickoff, I guess, from WondaMike. Zineel a little bit too slow on that one. WondaMike can just take the advantage and shoot it in. Another fake by WondaMike. Gets the boost in the 50, which will give him great possession place. Zineel 50s it himself and gets the open up. Aggressive here by Zineel, and WondaMike sees that. But however, he doesn't see this 50. Oh, unless there's a save on the goal line. But Zineel is able to take it to the past WondaMike to the other side. It doesn't go Zineel's way. WondaMike takes it quite easily. Threatens a flick there, but Zineel is ready. Now Zineel with the ball, but WondaMike is aggressive. Will he be rewarded for that? He does shoot it on net, however it does hit the post. Unlucky for WondaMike. Gives away the possession here. Could have probably saved it. Bad half lips. Scoring opportunity for Zineel. Shot from WondaMike, it's too weak. Zineel doesn't get it. This time WondaMike doesn't want to go aggressive, but he can shoot it. He misses. Will he get a rebound? It's a low shot, and he does hit it in for the post inwards. No fakes from WondaMike on the kickoffs this time. He's a little bit scared to do that. But a bad positioning from WondaMike leaves an open net for Zineel. He was a little bit too hesitant to challenge that ball aggressively, and thusly he was punished. WondaMike with a bunch of early mistakes. Flipper set, but doesn't connect with it. Maybe he didn't get the flipper set before. It looked like he did. Musty doesn't get it. Or not Musty, but a Breezy. Unsuccessful. Flip from WondaMike. Turns his camera around at this exact same time as he pulls the trigger, but it's over. It will bump. Doesn't connect. Zineel with a great save on the back wall. 3%, and it does go in. Not fake. Zineel reads it. Almost gets it past it. Past the WondaMike. Gets the fake there. Zineel challenged aggressively. Too early so that WondaMike could just have the ball on his car on the roof. Positioning back left from WondaMike, almost gets it in. Great 50 by WondaMike to control it, not to win it, but rather not to lose it. Flipper set doesn't connect. It's an open net. Won't go game. Zineel's been punishing WondaMike's mistakes, yeah. Because Zineel himself hasn't done that much to warrant an open net or a counter-attack for WondaMike, but it's WondaMike who's going for the aggressive, risky plays. Gives the possession, backwards dribble, gets it past Zineel. Is he able to shoot it on that? Not in the first half, but he's not able to do it in the second part either. So again, another punished mistake. An unforced error. Zineel with a nice read, almost gets it to the corner boost, but has to give up the possession instead. Air dribble from WondaMike, gets bumped, and he gets the demo. That was a very nice connect there. Zineel doesn't want to leave. He gets rewarded actually for that play. But WondaMike is able to save it. If Zineel can shoot him again. But WondaMike with the own goal. Oh, that's not great. WondaMike opt for the right side instead of the left. Paper set for Zineel, doesn't want to use it, too risky. Flick. It's very weak, but he does get a demo. That leaves an open net. He's able to let it pass, but he's not. And that's a forfeit from WondaMike. Understandable, because this wasn't really his game. Like, he was going for a lot of high-flying plays, but it just didn't seem to work. Such as this, I think it was an unenforced error, meaning that Zineel had nothing to do with his own goal. This was all WondaMike's mistake, unfortunately. Like, he was going for quite a lot of good plays. Like, I think he was going for this one. I think it was a very nice air dribble into a demo, right? Air dribble demo. It was very controlled, but a lot of the goals that happened this game was because of various mistakes. Like here, he didn't land the flipper set, or maybe it seemed like he did land it, but he didn't use it, rather. And that left the net open for, just put it in without really having to do anything. But hopefully, WondaMike fights back. Game 2 out of 2. This time, WondaMike is in the Octane, and these games were played back to back, around a week ago from the recording of this. Let's see if the card change actually will matter for WondaMike. Wrong button. Represent for Zineel, uses it, actually gets it past. It seemed like well, it wasn't what Zineel was hoping for, but that's what he got. Nice fake kickoff there from WondaMike. Flicks it instead and bumps it, and that's an own goal. that's a fantastic like forced own goal, I guess. Like that's very unlucky for Zineel. Kickoff loss, massive kickoff loss there from WondaMike, but Zineel is not able to take advantage of the situation, to capitalize on the kickoff. Goes early here and gets a nice and easy rebound. Huge mistakes give way to these goals. WondaMike with the shot, but it's not going anywhere. Zineel with the air dribble. Seems like he wants to not do reset, but gets an okay touch. Slow play from WondaMike. He's very dangerous in the air. He has an insane control, as you can see. Controls it very nicely, very slowly, and gets the bump. Interesting strategy from Zineel on that situation. Zineel goes early, but it's not early enough. Rather, it's either too early or too late. He could have, but he was in the middle of that sweet spot where WondaMike wanted him to, where it's out of reach. Or Zineel could have waited, or he could have gone earlier. Again in the air for WondaMike, but this time Zineel just stays grounded with his wheels, shoots it, and it is on target, and it's too hard hit for WondaMike to get back into his net and save. WondaMike is at least gonna have that. He's mixing up his kickoff every single time. So I'll give him props for that. A nice shot there. Left Zineel unable to take that one. Zineel doesn't want to give the possession, but he goes early and almost gets it on target. WondaMike has to deal with little boost, but it's enough for him to make it awkward for Zineel. Zineel with the double, and it's a very nice double. Not too challenging. A nice, nice flick there from WondaMike. Completely misses it, and unintentionally fakes out Zineel. Great aggressive there by aggression. Gets a head-on collision, a double demo, and the ball is closer to WondaMike, but WondaMike didn't go for the boost. But he's able to break Zineel's axles anyway. It's gonna leave a stinger. Yeah, every single time WondaMike does a kickoff, he mixes it up. I haven't paid that much attention to Zineel's, but I imagine it wouldn't be as much. Zineel out of position, and WondaMike just shoots it. And that is the end, I guess? That's a forfeit. Yeah, that's a forfeit. With 2 minutes left in a high-scoring game, Zineel tosses in the towel and gives the second game to WondaMike, so they've both won 1 game each. See, this play was very good. It was quite a low on the side wall, so it was very nice of Zineel to shoot it so hard that he could double tap it. And this was just tragic. Yeah, that's the feels bad, man. And even though WondaMike had no boost here, that left Zineel in a position where he was trying to go to one side and then got faked into the other. This was quite an accidental goal here. Gets the flipper set, uses it, but only gets it on the leg touch. That was unintentional, I can promise you that. This was a great aggressive play by WondaMike. Gets a great flick and a bump, and it's barely enough to like own goal double tap Zineel into the ball that goes into the net. Yeah, that's unlucky. That's not how that's supposed to work for Zineel. And that's the end of those two games.